Hello, my name is Ryan Boyce and I'm applying for the Quantum Learning Presentation position. I'd like to talk about 4 things today: why I applied, talents I bring to the position, 3 things I believe that teens need to be successful, and an interesting experience. I'd like to start with why I'm interested in the position and why I applied. I have in the past attended 3 quantum learning conferences, and through those conferences I have learned an incredible amount of tools to help me as a teacher and a tutor. I believe in non-traditional teaching methods. I think that those are the most effective things to help students learn. In a non-traditional classroom, students are more engaged, and through the quantum learning conferences I developed a curriculum that I still use to this day, 7 years after my first quantum learning conference in Chicago. I believe that communication is essential in teaching, and my background is in communications. I believe that taking the time to learn and know each student's needs and lack of needs is essential in developing retention and progress in the classroom. I also feel I have a good sense of people and personal skills that I bring to the classroom. For example, when a student comes in, I try to engage the student immediately and talk to them and find out what their needs are, what do they want to get out of learning, and what they want as far as goals. And I develop a case plan with each student and help them monitor and achieve their goals. Like I said, I've had a lot of experience with the quantum learning curriculum. Some of the things I use in the classroom are the keys to success, the home field advantage, and the use of art and colors in the classroom to accentuate and help develop the student's skills on a non-traditional level. I feel that with my knowledge of the quantum learning curriculum and my teaching experience, I would be an excellent presenter and in hopes help other teachers develop some of the experience I have and see more results in the classroom. Some of the talents I bring are a laid-back style. I believe that discipline is important in the classroom, but positive reinforcement is the way to go. I have over 10 years experience in the classroom at a variety of different levels, starting with elementary education through high school and adult education as well. I'm able to connect with the students. I take the time to address each student's needs, and I sit down and talk with them and connect with them, figure out things that they like, and adjust my style to meet the student needs. I'm also experienced in all different subjects with primary focus on math and English skills. I have an ability to break down subjects so that students can understand them even at the most entry of levels, especially in mathematics. I use a lot of visual aids, a lot of different style of learning as far as movement, fluctuating my voice, and using my communication skills to connect to the students. 3 things I feel that each student needs to be successful are good role models. A lot of the at-risk youth I work with don't have that at home, whether it's a family member or a brother or sister. So I feel that students are looking for structure and good role models to guide them through their educational needs. The second thing I believe all at-risk teens should have is confidence. Without confidence, students cannot progress because they must believe in themselves and the teacher to move forward. The third thing I think that all at-risk teens need is a willingness to try and not be afraid of failure. I've had students in the GED take the math test 3 to 4 times, and one thing I preach in the classroom is never give up. Don't be afraid to try. Don't be afraid to fail, because you learn something from your mistakes. You learn something from your failures. And I feel that as a teacher, with that confidence I can give them and the leadership I can give them, they will eventually meet their goal, whatever it is. Students cannot be afraid to fail. An interesting experience I'd like to share with was this week I had a student that was so afraid of her math test. She had taken the math GED test 3 times and missed the math test by 10 points. And I've been working with this student for about 2 months strictly and only on math 3 times a week for 2 hours a session. This student is a bright young woman. One thing she lacks is confidence, and she was in tears. She was so afraid. Even though she had been tutoring and studying and preparing with the math tests and the practice tests and the assignments, she still was afraid. Well, my supervisor and I were able to sit down with her and just say, look, you cannot fail even if you don't get the points. You've put in the effort. You've tried. You've prepared. And we encouraged her, even though she was afraid, to go ahead and take that math test, which she has coming up on Monday. So I feel that that is one of those stories that keeps teachers focused and keeps teachers trying to do new things, because students have to have that confidence, especially in the math test. To summarize, I feel that with my quantum learning training experience, the implementation of the courses and the work I have incorporated into my curriculum, and my communication background and skills, as well as my unique non-traditional teaching style, that I could be an asset to the quantum learning team. Please consider my application and resume, and I look forward to meeting you in January. Thank you very much.